Hello all, welcome to i-TUTOR IAS Academy Tamilnadu History NCERT series. So you all probably know how important the subject of history is in your competitive exam. So today we start with the class 11 unit 1. So first unit is India geographical features and their impact on history. Okay, so what's the connection between history and geography here? So geography is fundamentally important in history because it provides the physical stage on which human events unfold, profoundly influencing settlement patterns, economic development, cultural exchange, military outcome, technological activities, and trade interaction with the distant regions from the Harappa to the Satavahana period. So, geographical features played a pivotal role in shaping the development of ancient India. Okay, so time and space are significant factor in determining the historical process. In particular, a country's geography largely determines its historical event. Okay, so Indian subcontinent is a well-defined geographical unit. It may be divided into three major regions: Himalayan mountains, the Indo-Gangetic plain, and southern peninsula. So please refer this geographical map of India. So for more clarity, look at the geographical map of India with this class. Okay, so very basic one. Then also please refer your geographical map. Okay. The Himalayan mountains. The Himalayan mountains are situated on the north of India, starting from the Pamir in the extreme northwest of India. The mighty Himalayan range extends towards northeast. So it has a length of nearly 2,560 kilometers with an average breadth of 240 to 320 kilometers. The highest peak of the Himalayas is known as Mount Everest, with its height being 8,869 meters. In the north of Kashmir is Karakoram Range. The second highest peak in the world, Mount Godwin Austen, is situated here. In the east, the Himalayas extend up to Assam. The important mountains in this region are Patkoi, Nagai, and Lushai ranges. Next is the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The Indo-Gangetic Plain is irrigated by three important rivers, the Ganges, Indus, and Brahmaputra. This vast plain is most fertile and productive because of the alluvial soil brought by the stream of the rivers and its tributaries. So, alluvial soil and all content in your geography. So, please refer that. Okay, the Indus River rises beyond the Himalayas and its major tributaries are the Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Bias. The Punjab plains are benefited by the Indus River system. The literal meaning of the term Punjab is the land of five rivers. The Thar Desert and Aravalli Hills are situated in between the Indus and Gangetic plains. Mount Abu is the highest point, around 5,650 feet in the Aravalli Hills. The Ganges River rises in the Himalayas, flows south and then towards the east. The river Yamuna flows almost parallel to the Ganges and then join it. There are this area between these two rivers is called Doab, meaning the land between two rivers. The most important city on the western side of the Gangetic plain is Delhi. Why it's important, all of you know. And the southern peninsula, the Vindhya and Satpura mountain, along with Narmada and the Tapti rivers, from the great dividing line between northern and southern India, that is southern peninsula. The plateau to the south of the Vindhyas mountain is known as Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is flanked by the Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. The Coromandel coast stands between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. The Western Ghats run along the Arabian Sea, and the land between these are known as Konkan up to Goa and beyond that as Canara. The southernmost part is known as Malabar Coast. The passes in the Western Ghats like Junnar, Kaneri, and Kale link the trade routes to the western ports. Port cities are very important in history, okay, especially in ancient history. The Deccan Plateau acted as a bridge between the North and South India. However, the dense forest in the Vindhya mountains makes this region isolated from the north. In the southern end remains the famous Palghat Pass. It is the passage across the Ghats from the Kaveri Valley to the Malabar coast. The Palgat Pass was an important trade route for the Indo-Roman trade in the ancient times. Anamudi is the highest peak in the southern peninsula. Dodapeta is the another highest peak in the western Ghats. The eastern Ghats are not very high and have several openings caused by the eastward flow of the rivers into the Bay of Bengal. The port cities of Arikamedu, Mamalapuram, and Kaveri Pattanam were situated on the Coromandel coast. The major rivers of the southern peninsula are almost running parallel. Mahanadi is at the eastern end of the peninsula. Narmada and Tapti runs from east to west. Other rivers like the Godavari, Krishna, Tungabhadra, and Kaveri flow from west to east. Okay. And in India, it's a land of unity in diversity. So, all of you know that. So, foreigners first came into contact with the people living on the Sindhu or the Indus. And so, they named the whole country after this river. The word Hind is derived from the Sanskrit term Sindhu. And in course of time, the country came to be known as India in Greek and Hind in Persian and Arabic language. So that's the origin of our India, the name. India has emerged a multi-religious and multicultural society. However, the underlying unity and integrity and the plural character of Indian society remain the real strength for the development of the country. Okay, so this is the end of this unit, unit 1, a very basic one. So like, share and subscribe for more related content. We will continue next on next video. Thank you so much.